right. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is called body mapping. And we're going to take a sentence that I made up from the story that we just read, and we're going to map it on our body. And I'm going to let you do it in just a minute, but I want to show you an example. An example is me showing you something before you do it, okay? So my example is going to be, today is Monday. No, my example is going to be, have a good day. How about that? Really simple. Have a good day. I want you to count in your head how many words are in have a good day. Have a good day. Count it on your fingers. Have a good day. How many words are in that sentence? Show me with your fingers. You're so right. You
That
know
was
it.
sweet because A is not a word.
A is a word and a letter. You are so right. A is a word and a letter. It can be have a good day. It's a word. It's something that is describing something in the sentence or putting something in its place in the sentence. You're right, but it's also a letter. You're right. Okay. So body mapping, let's do a practice. I'm going to show you and then I want you to do it. Okay? Have, right here at my wrist, is going to be have. That's going to be the first word in the sentence. The next word should go on this wrist, huh?
Yeah.
Have. Yep, you have this hand. Yep. Great. Okay, the next word is going to go at our next joint. A joint is where your bones connect. Okay? And in between is a space. Just like when we're writing, we write with spaces in between our words, right? So have is right here at the wrist, and that is a joint. Okay, have, space, a, space, good, right here at the shoulder, good, space right here, have a good day. Good job. This isn't a joint. Our neck is, I guess, a joint. We're going to put it right here. Okay, let's do it again. Have a good day. Then, everyone stand up. Push in your chair, please. There has to be something at the end of the sentence. Think about it in your head. What is at the end of the sentence? A period. In this case, it is a period. I could also say, have a good day, and then it would be a
Exclamation mark.
Yes. Oh my gosh, because you're right. So smart. Okay. You are all trying so hard. I love it. Okay, so for our punctuation, we're going to stomp our foot. And we're not going to stomp it like this. No, that's super silly. We're going to do one big stomp. Ready? Do it with me. One big stomp. Oh, I love that. Do it again. We're not going to say it's for our period. We're going to say it's for our punctuation. Say that. Punctuation. Do it again. Punctuation. Okay? All right. Stomp our punctuation. Love that. Okay. If it's a question mark, we're going to draw a question mark right in front of us. Just a dot. If it's a period, we're just going to do a dot. If it's an exclamation, we'll do an exclamation. Okay? I kind of like that little prompt. I know. Okay. All right. So, are we going to do have a good day? Or are we going to say have a good day?
Have a good day.
Okay, so that needs an exclamation. Okay? All right. So let's body map it. We're going to do it together. And then we're going to do we're going to stump it and then do our exclamation. Okay? Here we go. What does it start with? Have. And it's a capital H at have, right? So we have to start with a capital. Capital have. No. Okay. Have a good day. try and get out. But we know that the sentence has to start with a capital, so we want to remind ourselves that. Okay? Are we ready? All right, here we go. Capital. Have a good day. That was really, really good. All right, go ahead and sit back down. I brought in some
if you want a friend to help you.
packets. Okay, who's
You
my
have
friend?
Elise if you want Elise to help you.
Elise, please come help me.
Elise,
I'll have you
My
packet box.
sister is on the bed.
You can help us out.
When you get this packet, I would like you to first write your name on it, and then I would like you to point to each letter and say the letter name. So it would sound like this. A, B,
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, next time won't you sing with me?
very nice, very nice. Beautiful voices. Yes. Oh, I actually can't tell you that yet. And I almost forgot, in Power Hour, we're not going to raise our hand. So I think I will answer your question during Power Hour as we go. Give me a thumbs up if you have your name on your paper or on your packet.
Where do we write it?
Oh, I love that for you. You
Where
are,
do we write it?
anywhere. I see some of you have it at the very top. That's great. If you have it at the bottom, that's great too.
We can't put them on the screen.
Yeah, probably not on the three spaces. That's probably a good idea. Probably, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Alrighty. I'm gonna put it right here so I can see it. I'm sorry. Take your foot. Okay, here we go. Now that we just said the letter names while we were singing our song. Sorry. What? Are you okay? Okay. Now that we said the letter names, now we're going to do the letter sounds. And the first thing we're going to do is talk about vowels and the vowel sounds. Okay? What are our vowels? How many? You're right. A, E, I, O, U. There are 5 vowels in our alphabet. Those vowels can say their short sound, and they can say their long sound. They can say their short sound, and they can say their long sound. Okay? All right, once you get your name on your paper, put your pencil down, stand up, and push in your chair. Go. Vowels can say their short sound, and they can say their long sound. They can say their short sound, and they can say their long sound. Thank you for doing that with me. I love that. It's so fun. I love moving around while we learn. It's fun. And I just like to move around in general all the time. Okay. So a short sound. Oh, every time I say short sound, let's do this. Every time. When a vowel says its short sound, it says a, e, I, Those are the short sounds. When it says its long sound, it says its name. A,
E, I, O, U.
Yes! What? You already know that. Okay. So when it says its short sound, it says a, up here just so that we can see it as we say it. Since you already told me I knew what to write. A-E-I-O-U. Okay. When it says it's short sound, can you do it with me? Short sound? And down like this. Okay, let's do it. Okay, for the I, we want to make sure our nose is scrunchy. Okay, do it again. These two get confused. And I. They're similar. But I want you to go back and forth. Our mouth is wide. Do you feel that? And then do it. It's more like in your nose, huh? Yeah, good. Okay, and when they say their long sound, you're on it. You're on it. When they say their long sound, wait for everyone. When they say their long sound, can you please stand up and go with us? Their long sound? Oh, love that. Okay, when they say their long sound, it says Very nice. So the reason why they have stars under them is because some of them have more than one sound. And when we go through and we normally say the sounds, we usually don't add in the long sounds. So really quick, remember that this power hour, we are all together doing what I'm doing, okay? Or doing what I'm asking you to do. So no one should have a pencil in their hand. I want you to make sure you're standing up just like me, just like the rest of the class, because we are a team. And this team during this power hour is going to do the same thing, okay? We're all going to do the same thing so that all of our brains can learn the same stuff. All right, thank you so much. All right, so there are some that have 3 stars under them, and we're not going to worry about all 3 sounds. We're only going to do the 2 sounds. We're going to do the short sound. Some of you are awake, and we're going to do the long sound. Okay? So, you can stay standing up, and let's go through it. So the short sound's going to go first. Ready? A. So let me redo that. I'm going to say the letter name first, and then we're going to say the sound. I messed up. Let's do it again. A. Do you see how that worked? So we said the letter name, and then we said the short sound. And then we said the letter name again, and then we said the long sound. Okay? Let's do it again. A. Oh my goodness, my heart is so happy. Wow! That's awesome. Okay, B. C. Yeah, you're right. C. We're gonna skip that sound, that second sound for now. D. E. F. G. Okay. I'm going to skip the softs for right now. What do you think about, do you want to do it, Miss Tyndall? What do you think?
They're ready. We've done it in spelling lists. We've
Okay.
done it, so I think they're ready.
Okay, then let's do the G. You're right. Oh my goodness, you know that.
we got it.
Okay, H. I. J. K. L. M. N. O. Wait, you're doing awesome. P. What does your mouth do when you say pops, huh? Q. R. S. It can say z like his, has, is. All of those say z, but it's actually an S. T. U. V. W. X. That's a lot of sounds. A lot of sounds for us to know, and that's how we can make up different words, because we're going to try the first sound that it sounds like, and then if it's not that one, we'll try the next sound, because we know all of them. These are all the sounds. That is so cool. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it a little bit faster, and we're going to add in the C, that soft C you can say like race. Race is R-A-C-E, even though it sounds like an S. All right, here we go. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, good, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. That was awesome. All right, we are going to combine some of these letters to make another sound. So go ahead and sit back down. And on that first line, see that? Point to that first line in the middle of your rainbow. Do you see it? Right here? We're going to take two of these letters and put them together. Ready? We're going to do the first one. We're going to do G-N. G-N? Oh my goodness, that's super silly. That sounds like a silly sound. Okay, so to make a G, we're going to start right here. We're going to make a C all the way down to the baseline, up and connect. Then we're going to go straight down with a hook. Can you see that okay? Do I? Oh, that looks better. I'll use this. That's great. Okay, so I'm going to do my G again. Make a C, up and connect, down with a hook. There's my G. And now we need an N. Is that what you said? You're right. Okay, so now we need an N. We're going to start at this midline or the dotted line. Straight line down, straight line up with a hump. G-N. Okay, so G-N, you would think, right? You would think it would be again, but it's not. So G-N is Anglo-Saxon. G-N is Anglo-Saxon or Old English, which means they used to use G-N in words in England and in Scotland. And we talked about countries, right? Those are two other countries, England and Scotland. And when they said G-N, like in the word gnat, they used to say gnat. Say gnat. Have you ever heard of something called a gnat? No. So that was the earliest written form of the words we speak now, English, right? The words we speak now is English. And in Old English, or Anglo-Saxon, they used to say gnat. Isn't that interesting? And then over time, because that was a really, really, really long time ago, over time, it turned into gnat. It's easier to say than gnat, okay? So they took off this sound, and they just said gnat, but they kept the G on there.
What does gnat mean?
Oh, such a great question. Gnat, I was just going to get to that. A gnat is a little teeny tiny bug. And sometimes they're in grass or on, sometimes they like fly around. They're little teeny tiny, sometimes they're in big clumps. Okay, so when I take bike rides.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You've seen gnats? Yeah, me too. Okay, so when I take bike rides, I kind of want to wear like a face shield because you get all those little bugs, or like motorcycle riders. That's one of the reasons why they wear a face shield is because of the bugs. All the little gnats in the air get on the face shield. That's why the big heavy part is. You're so right. Okay, so gnat is a little bug. A gnat is a
Little bug.
yeah. And do we say gnat?
No.
No, but we just keep that G on there because of Anglo-Saxon. That's where it came from, or Old English. Good. We talked about, we're not going to take it off, we're just going to take off the sound. But we're going to leave the G on there. It's a silent letter. Can you say silent letter?
Silent letter.
What does silent mean? Think to yourself. Okay, everyone be silent. Yeah, silent means there's absolutely no talking, absolutely no sound at all. Yes, silent letter. So this G is a silent letter. It's quiet. It doesn't say any sound. Okay. The next one we're going to do, the next one I'm going to write on here is W-R. Write a W-R. We're going to start right here at the dotted line. Scoop, scoop. And then an R. Start at the dotted line, straight line down, straight line up with a hook. Ooh, it is so hot in here. So hot. Phew. Moving and grooving.
It's probably why because you're wearing hair.
I know, that's right. You're probably right. It's so loose, I thought it would be fine. Okay, the W-R. Can you think to yourself what the G-N and the W-R have in common? Why do you think we did G-N and then we did W-R? Tell the person next to you.
Because they're all like
Do you think it has a silent letter? Who's this? Rylan? Is it okay if I move this over just a little bit? You were Rylan, okay. I should have just looked at the pictures and I could have seen who it was. Silly. Silly Mrs. Dallins. Okay, I wrote a W-R word on the board. Tell the person next to you what that word is. Right. Oh, you're so right. That's not the right way, but you are right. Okay, so write. Show me with your hand what it means to write. Yeah, like writing on your paper, writing your name. Why does this I say its name? The another silent letter. So in this word, it has two silent letters. What? Two silent letters? That is super tricky. It has the E and it has the W. Two silent letters. Anglo-Saxon. Okay, we talked about that. This is another Anglo-Saxon word. So they used to say right. Right. Yeah, they used to say that W. I don't like that. That sounds bad to me. So let's just make that W silent like it's supposed to be, deal? Okay. So this is the word right, and it has two silent letters. Okay, the next one we're going to do is K-N. Start at the very tip top, straight line down. Kick down, kick down. And then we're going to start the dotted line, straight line down, up with a hump. K-N. Oh, some of you are saying some words.
I knew it was no. It's no. That's not how you. No.
Like
Not
no.
that no.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's not that no, because that would be an O, right?
Yeah. This is like I know.
When I'm looking at your papers, good, nice job. I'm seeing a lot of people make this really tall. And if you notice the K, the lowercase k, this side, this diagonal is really short. So check your diagonal of your top K.
Oh
your
my
top right.
goodness. I love that all of you are correcting it right now. That is why we have erasers on our pencils, because we make mistakes, and that's how it goes as we're learning. And the way we learn is to correct those mistakes. I love that. Mistakes are great, as long as we correct them, right? Yes.
Help you learn.
They do. You're so right. They do.
If you didn't have a mistake, you wouldn't. Then it would become you wouldn't learn anything new.
All right. So in Anglo-Saxon, they used to say "know." Oh, I can know your name. Know. But we say no. And there are two silent letters in this word, right? The K and the W. And the reason why the W is technically silent is because it's part of this vowel team right here. O-W vowel team. The O and the W work together to make the O sound.
Sorry,
That's okay.
we just have our play practice at 9:45, so some people have to go.
You ready for that?
Get ready for that.
Okay. All right.
Your script.
So let's go through and say these sounds. Mm, mm. Two of them say mm. Okay. Here we go. Go ahead and turn the page in this packet. At the top it says L. Conan boxes. Okay, so we're gonna take some words and we're gonna play around with them a little bit. You can set your pencil down, you don't need it right now. We're just going to tap the boxes to say the sounds. Okay? And we're gonna keep these words kind of in our back pocket, the GN, the WR, and the KN. We're gonna take those sounds, we're gonna put them in our back pocket and think about them in a little bit. But right now, let's tap some sounds, some words, some sounds within words, and then blend them together. We're just gonna kind of practice that and remind ourselves how to do it. So I wanna see our team during this power hour having our pencil down right now. So go ahead and put your pencil down and make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. All right, you are going to put your finger on this first box right here. This first box is going to say it. We're not going to write it, put your pencil down. We're going to just say it. Say. Okay, the middle sound is going to be Say it. The last sound is going to be My tongue is on the roof of my mouth. Okay, start at the beginning. What word is that? Fun. You blended that together so well. I love that. Okay, our next word. Let's go down to the next line. Ready? This sound is going to be shh. Say shh. Ship. Okay, now I'm going to add another sound. Ready? What word is it? Ships. You're right. Ooh, ships. I put an S on the end. That means there's more than one ship. It's not just ship, it's ships. Okay, the next one's going to be light. Now I gave you the word this time, not just the sounds. So now I want you to tap the sounds in light and tell me what all the sounds are. Blend it. Light. Okay, the I says its name in light, and it's IGH. We're not going to write it, we're just going to keep that in our head. Light. It's a long I, bless you, and it's IGH. Okay. Now, guess what? Now you can pick your pencil up. And we are going to write the sounds in the boxes. So the first one was fun. Say it with me.
Uppercase or a lowercase?
Ooh, that is such a good question. Lowercase. It's not the beginning of a sentence and it is not a name. So we're going to keep it lowercase. So fun was the first word. Fun. I'm going to write it. Make sure you have your candy cane cross in the middle. Then we have Then we have
Then we write the word right.
We are going to then write the word on the dotted line. You are right. And there are no spaces when we write it on the dotted line like there are in the boxes. We're going to put it all together and blend it into a word.
Fun. Is that the fun?
Can you tap the word or the letters in fun and tell me the sounds? Blend it. Fun. I have fun hanging out with all of you. Fun. Okay, the next one is going to be ships. Ships. Tap the sounds in ships with me on your fingers really fast before you write it. Oh, wait. Tap the sounds with me first before you write it. Here we go. Ships. Okay, so in the first box, there are 2 letters. S-H to say the sound. What's in the next box? I. Or I, you're right.
Can we just do an I? Can we just do an I?
What do you mean?
Because it sounds like this is the next one. Has a lowercase I.
You got it. You did it. And then let's write it on the line. Ships. The ships came in to the harbor. The ships came into the harbor. And that means more than one because there's an S on the end. I love the way you all are staying right with me. The last one is light. And remember, in this middle box, we're going to have I-G-H to make that long I. So L-I-G-H in the one box because it makes one sound. And then
T at the end.
T at the end.
Light. It makes light.
It absolutely does. Now let's write it on the dotted line. The light helps me see in the dark. The light helps me see in the dark.
Oh, the light is bright. Or you can do lights. Lights.
Oh yeah, then you could have more than one light. You're right.
Can you do an ass?
Stand up really fast and stretch your body. Ooh, 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 ooh. That was a lot of sitting down. Stretch it out, stretch your fingers. Your brain is growing. Your big sponge brain is growing so big.
What?
Oh, okay.
It's not a
Sponge brain.
sponge brain.
It's a sponge because it's soaking up all of this knowledge and all of this awesome learning, and you're gonna keep it in there.
No, the sponge is going to have lots of water.
Yep, that's what a sponge does. You're right. Okay, so go ahead and sit back down. We talked about. So compound words. Let's talk about a compound word. Go ahead and turn your page to the next page. Turn your booklet to the next page.
Do we write name on the name?
You do not have to write your name on the name because it's a packet and this is all together. But if you would like to, you can. Oh, I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, so a compound word, we're going to take 2 of these words and we're going to smush them together. That's a compound word. So show me with your hands. Compound word, we're going to take 2 words and smush them together. Take 2 words and smush them together. Thank you for doing it with me. I love that. Compound word. Yes. Okay, so this first compound word is going to be, actually the only one we're going to do today, is sailboat. So I want you to take 2 words, those 2 words, don't write it yet. Sail and boat. Sail, what's a sail? And this isn't like a yard sale or something is on sale. This is a different kind. So think in your head what a sail is.
We don't know. I don't know how to spell it.
I don't want you to spell it yet. What's a sailboat? Tell the person next to you what a sailboat is.
Sailboat is
You can turn that way if you'd like.
sail in it and
sail is?
Because they don't have like sail, like
Okay.
kind of
If you don't know what it is, that's totally fine.
and with the wings around the same.
3, 2, 1, 0. Ooh, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, a sail is a big, it's kind of like a sheet. It's a big piece of material that is on a boat, and you can steer the boat by moving the sail. So the sail, if it goes this way, then the wind catches it and pushes the boat this way. And then the other way, if you move it this way, the wind will catch it and turn the boat that way. It's really pretty neat. So a sailboat is a boat that has a very large sail. Wait for me, wait for me. I know you know how to do it, but wait for me. That can turn the boat in a certain direction. Okay, so sail. Type the sounds in sail. Ale. There are 3 sounds, but there are 4 letters. There's a vowel team in the middle. Does anyone know what that vowel team is? If you know it, tell me.
A-I.
You're right, it's A-I. So let's put some dots inside this box right here. So watch me first. I'm gonna put a dot. We said 3 sounds, right? A dot and another dot. There are 3 sounds in the word sail. Go ahead and write those 3 dots. Fabulous. Do you have your 3 dots? Nice job.
Go fast.
Bentley, you're doing so great. I love that you're staying with me. Madeline, you might want to spread those out just a teeny bit.
Okay, I'll make
Hey, we said that AI is the vowel team in the middle, so let's write that. On that middle dot, write AI. Right above it, just like I am. AI. It's a vowel team. The AI says A. It says A. It does.
Why does it have an I then?
You,
It says we already won this.
there are 2 vowels that are working together to make the A sound.
It has a
Okay?
A.
You're right, but the word is sail. It's not just A, so let's write
Like E-A plus E-A.
sail.
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 I thought I just messed up really quick, but I
Oh,
didn't.
zilch. Like this is silly. I mean, that's not 2 words. Ing is not a word. Like E
It's not a word,
A
it
because it
sounded
makes
right.
E.
Hey, sail, but we said it's a compound word, so sail is one word, and it has the meaning. And then what's the other word that I said? Boat. You're right. So sailboat. Let's put them together. Sailboat. Hey, boat also has 3 sounds, and it has a vowel team in the middle. You're really, really close. It's not 2 O's. It's O-A. O-A, right? O-A in the middle.
Oh.
It's O-A. Nice try. O-A in this word says O. Okay, but we have a B on the beginning. B-O. Boat.
Sailboat.
Sailboat is a compound word. Sailboat is a
Compound word. What do we write on the dot? Do we write the word? Yeah.
Yes, and we're going to smush it together and write sailboat. So in your nice handwriting, I want you to write sailboat, all lowercase because it's not a name and it's not the beginning of a sentence, so it's lowercase.
Okay, it can't be sailboat.
Can I finish your word in here? Can I finish it with my marker? Is that okay with you? Okay.
Sailboat.
Oh. I want to go home. Sailboat is a compound word. Me too. All right, go ahead and put your pencil down once you're done writing sailboat.
Are we doing this whole packet?
Just little bits of it. Just little bits of it. So we're not going to do any more on that page. We're not going to do any more on that page.
So we're done?
We're done with that page.
We're done for today?
With that
What is
page.
this?
Yes. No, we're gonna do the next one. What?
What else are we doing?
Not interesting. Okay, here we go. I want you. Oh, I see every pencil down. Whoa, rock stars! I love that. Okay, our next compound word we're not going to write, but we're going to say it and then smush it together. So the first one is the first word is going to be light. Say light. Light. We mapped light earlier, didn't we? Light has the IGH in the middle. Okay, light. And then we also have the word house. Smush it together. Lighthouse. Lighthouse. Great. Lighthouse. So those are two words smushed together to make a new word. So lighthouse. Think about what lighthouse is. What a lighthouse is. Anyone ever seen a lighthouse? Just think in your head. Tell the person next to you what a lighthouse is.
I think it's a house that I think it's a house that's light.
Tell the person next to you how big. So a lot of you are talking to your partner or the person next to you about what a lighthouse is, and I hear lots of conversation. Lots of you are saying 3, 2, 1, 0. Ooh, that was really good. Really good. Okay. A lighthouse is this big, tall building that's by the ocean, and it has a big light to spot ships and help guide ships into the harbor or into the place where they. Okay, if you're talking, you can't hear me and learn. Okay? All right. So they help guide ships into the harbor where ships park. Have you ever seen ships in a harbor parked?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a big, big, really tall building called a lighthouse, and the light helps guide the ship in. Okay. Turn the page in here. If you were just outside, we're on this page right here. At the top it says skill application.
What is that? Is there only can be one person in the lighthouse?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm not sure.
No.
We are going to write a sentence that has the word lighthouse in it since we just talked about it. I don't have to do this page. It's totally okay that you missed that. It's okay. You can do it another time. There you go, sweetie. Okay, is everyone where we're supposed to be? Let me help you out. Turning the page for you, okay? There you go. Okay. We did some body mapping earlier. We're going to do body mapping again. Go ahead and stand up. Set your pencil down on your desk. And we're going to body map the sentence. I'm going to help you one more time, and then I need you to stand up. Set your pencil down. Please follow directions.
You use your body and you're on the map? That's a body map?
We're gonna body map is where we're gonna map out the sentence on our body. Okay. Our sentence is a lighthouse helps stop shipwrecks. So, ready? Starting right here. And it's a capital, right? Capital A. Lighthouse, compound word, so it's only one tap. Let's start over again. Capital A, lighthouse, stops shipwrecks. Just a period. Good. Hey, let's do it again. Capital A, lighthouse, stops shipwrecks. Ooh, shipwrecks is another compound word. Shipwrecks, do it with me. Shipwrecks. 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 Interesting. I wonder what a shipwreck is. Does anyone know what wreck means? This part of the word? A wreck? A wreck is when something hits something else.
And break.
It can break. A shipwreck is when something hits something else. So a shipwreck is when a ship hits something else. It can either hit another ship, it can hit a rock, lots of things. Okay? A shipwreck is when a ship hits something else. A shipwreck is when it hits something else.
So
Good.
it can't hit a rock? Can it hit wood?
If there's wood in the ocean and the ship's in the ocean, then sure. Okay, so we just body mapped it. Now I want us to write it together. We're going to do one letter at a time. Go ahead and sit down. Put it on there for just one more minute.
Do we have to write it?
Okay, let's do it together. The first word, I'm going to draw a little line under this first word. It's a short word. It's just A. And it's a capital because it's the beginning of a sentence. Oh, I forgot. I like using pencil in case I make a mistake, but
I know, sometimes
we're just going for it.
like the mechanical ones could get darker. I don't know.
A. Whoa, this next word is long because it's a compound word, right? Lighthouse. I-G-H. Light. Yep, it needs a T at the end. No space in between light and house because it's a compound word. Ow. Ow. O-U in this word says ow. There's an E at the end.
It looks like it's.
Not in between light and house. This is a compound word. But in between A and light, there's a space, right? A, light, there's a space.
It looks like
Me too. I wonder why. Oh, man. What are you doing? I want you to at least try, and then I can help you after you try, but I can't help you unless you try. Wow, you all are doing great. A lighthouse. What was our next word? A lighthouse. What does a lighthouse do?
Stop.
Okay.
No, it helps. It
What
helps.
did I say help?
Yes.
A lighthouse.
Stop ship.
Okay. A lighthouse. Finger space in between lighthouse and stop.
What's that noise?
Yeah, blend. There's a blend in there. Noise? Could be the air conditioner, maybe? Stop. Stop. There's not a comma, but that's a good question. A lighthouse stops shipwrecks. I hope I can fit it. I'm going to make sure, so I'm going to write a little bit thinner. Shipwrecks. What does it begin with? Right. If there's ship, that's the beginning of our compound word. Ship. Okay. Shipwrecks. Ooh. Sounds like an R. You're right, it's a W-R. It has a silent letter in it.
I already gave you a Miss Tyndall. I already gave it.
Okay, shipwrecks, no space because it's a compound word. And it's a W-R for the R sound. it's a C, K, S with a period. 2 compound words in one sentence. Whoa. That's cool. I love the way that Kennedy, she realized she was not going to have enough space. So she went down to that next line. I really appreciate that. Making sure she has enough space to write the word. Oh my gosh, you're doing great. Keep going. Push hard. Push yourself. See how far you can go. I love that for you. You're right. It's a period. My period's kind of small, but you can see it right here. We're actually not going to ask the question right now during our power hour. Isn't that hard? I think it's kind of hard. I love the way you went down to the next line because you knew you didn't have enough space. Wow, you guys are awesome. That's just okay. I want you to tell the person next to you why a lighthouse can help stop a shipwreck. Tell the person next to you, go.
That's not mine.
3, 2, 1, 0. Close up your packet. Go back to the alphabet R, the very front page. Put your pencil down and set your packet down right in front of you.
I didn't even get to do that.
Okay, would you like to finish it? Or do you want to finish it a little later? Finish it later? I love that. Okay. You're gonna keep it. You keep it. You keep it. Do you want them to put it in their desk?
Yes.
Now? Okay, go ahead and put that packet in your desk. Lucy,
Can you help pass out here, please?
where'd she go? There she is. Yes. I'm putting 2 papers on your desk, one for you and one for the person next to you.
So we have 10. Give that to like, thank you. Billy, put that in your desk, please.
But this is upside down. The only one is upside down.
Alright, there's 1 here and 2 there. It looks like we should fold it, but it's not really going to work out folded.
Why is the apples on the
I know. Don't fold it, just leave it open. It doesn't have a cover. It's not really a book. It's just a story. So there's a page on each side and then 2 pages on the back. We're only going to read through one. Thank you so much. You're such a big help. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's the same sentence we just body mapped and wrote. Oh wow. I want you to go ahead and put your pencil away. You don't need it right now.
We don't have color.
I know, the copier wouldn't print on color. Here we go. Let's put our finger right here. A. Stop. Shipwreck. Very nice. I am going to read, and then when I stop, I want you to say the word. I am going to read, and then when I stop, I want you to say the word. Please put your pencils away. I think that's the second time I've said it. Please put your pencils away. You don't need them right now. Thank you so much. Here we go. Right here in the past. Follow along with me. When I stop reading, I want you to say the word. In the past, Ships counted on a to stay safe. A light showed the way in bad storms or in fog. Ships and crews were safe. Very nice. Okay, so we are only reading one page of this right now, and we get to read the next page tomorrow.
It's upside down.
I know, I copied it all, silly. Work with me. Remember, I told you I was going to make mistakes? This is one of my mistakes, but we still have the story right in front of us. I was still able to
What's
make
nice is we don't even have to turn because we only do one page. Like we don't even have to turn today. We're just
Totally.
looking at one page.
Okay, do you want those in their desk too?
I think so too.
Okay, go ahead and put that in your desk too. Three, two, one, zero. Go ahead, put that in your desk really fast. You did so well. Thank you for hanging out with me. The last thing we're going to quickly do is talk about what we would do to start writing. Because the last part of this is writing. We want to make sure that when we're reading, we're taking all that information in, and then we also need to put it back out and make something with it. Okay? So that would mean that we're doing a writing to go along with what we just read and what we just learned about. So let's talk about the shipwreck. The shipwreck story we just read.
There's no guts in the story.
About Lighthouse. I'm going to read it to you one more time, and then I want you to be thinking while I'm reading about what, I want you to keep your pages in your book. You don't need them. It's right here. I want you to be thinking about what you would write. What is a detail about this part of the story? In the past, ships counted on a lighthouse to stay safe. Stay safe. A light showed the way in bad storms or in fog. Ships and crews were safe. What's a crew? And we didn't talk about that. What's a crew? It's the people that are on the ship. Yep. And they help run the ship.
Or in Among Us, crewmates.
Okay. So what would be a detail in this part of the story? One detail. Let's go back and talk about what our topic would be. What's our topic?
Like university?
What's the main part of this story? So tell the person next to you. What's the main part or the topic? Three, two, one, zero. So the topic that we would write about, I should have told you this at the beginning. It's how weather affects us. How weather affects us. So we're going to learn a little bit more during this story about how weather affects us. So I'm going to write it, how weather affects us.
How does it affect us?
Okay, then we're going to talk about one of the key details. I want you to think about how the weather would affect us in this story. Think about that. Tell the person next to you, what would a lighthouse have to do with weather affecting us? Bingo! Oh my goodness, I heard it. gave you a hint. It's on the board. I gave you a hint.
The light comes face up and shines on the chest. So they
3, 2, 1, 0. Ooh, really good. Okay, so what would be one of the key details you think for this if we were to write about this part of the story? I heard someone say bad storms and fog. Bad storms or fog. So how would that affect the ship? What is fog? Fog, like really early in the morning, it looks really cloudy right in front of our face. So when you're driving or when you're steering a ship, it's hard to see. It's hard to see. So the lighthouse has that big light and it helps the ship see.
Why is it called a White House?
Light.
Lighthouse if there's no people living in there?
Well, there's someone that works in there that helps move the light.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit more about this tomorrow. You did so well. Kiss your brain. So good. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for letting me hang out with you. I think I will be back tomorrow, okay? And we can keep going with this. I love that you let me take little chunks of this because that's how it's going to be. Just taking little chunks, little by little every day, so then we can grow our brain bigger and bigger. Have a great recess. Listen to Miss Tyndall of what we do next.
Let's go ahead and let's learn 2 letters for our great work. So Romani, what's first? Quickly, Romani. Oh, sorry. Okay, while she's doing that, if you have a script for the play, you need to get it out and put it in this basket. And put at least like a person.
1 letter or 2?
Another one. Thank you. Okay, if you have a script for this play, the whole entire play, you're going to put it right here. What did I just say? The whole entire play. All of your scripts. Thank you. I give it to you.